A story tonight from the Fox 12 investigators, and it has to do with what some are calling a revolving door at the Multnomah County Jail. People who commit criminal offenses are often back out on the street the same day.
Well, tonight, Fox 12 Simon Gutierrez takes a closer look at the issue and how some crooks can rack up well over 100 arrests and still walk around freely.
There it is.
Kimmy Williams shows us her most recent hospital bill, more than $900 to treat a fractured eye socket.
I couldn't see anything.
This surveillance video captured what happened in jarring detail. A man she didn't know viciously punching her first in the back of the head, then the face.
I stood up for quite a bit, and then I went down. Then I went unconscious.
That man, identified by police as Daniel Bertrand, was out of jail the same day he was taken in, charged with misdemeanor assault.
How does it feel to know that?
I found out myself. I immediately got sick and threw up.
In this case, a judge made the decision to release Bertrand. He was arrested and booked back into the Multnomah County Jail 2 weeks later for trespassing and released again. Then arrested 5 days after that and released again.
Doesn't make sense to you.
No.
This pattern of catch and release is not uncommon in the Portland area. We asked the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office for a list of the top 100 most frequent offenders booked into the jail. Each of the top 17 have been arrested and booked more than 100 times. Number 4 on the list is Brian Ray Langford with 136 bookings.
He chased me with a 3-foot tree branch and my little boy, got us locked in a car, and I had to call 911 for help.
That was in August of 2017. Tiffany Hammer says Langford was back looking for her a couple hours later. She was flabbergasted to hear how many times he had been in jail, and since the incident has been working to put him back. The charge from the incident involving her, menacing, is also a misdemeanor.
We do not have a voice unless we stand up.
The decision to release or hold an offender is typically based on a specific set of criteria that try to measure the likelihood of that person being a threat to the community. Now, that decision is ultimately made by either a pretrial officer at the jail or by a judge. Do you worry about getting it wrong?
Oh, all the time. Judges making release decisions are very concerned about protecting the community.
Stephen Bouchong is the presiding judge for Multnomah County. He says people are released from custody based on a strict set of criteria, and those released typically are not considered to be a threat to the community. Still,
it's always a difficult decision. And to the extent that people are victimized by people who are released from custody pre-trial, that's unfortunate, and we would like that to never happen. I wish I could say that it doesn't happen, but it does.
According to Multnomah County, the average jail stay for a misdemeanor offense in June was 3.7 days, and 35% of all people booked into the jail were released on their own recognizance, meaning they can walk free until their court hearing.
Do you think there are too many serial offenders walking around with the potential to hurt people?
Well, I think one is too many.
As for Kimmy Williams, she doesn't feel safe with her attacker walking free, especially in her neighborhood.
But he was out here last week. I stay inside. I always stay inside.
Hoping for justice, but wondering about the system that doles it out.
I don't want him to hurt nobody else again.
In downtown Portland, Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.